Platinum Chevrolet Cadillac, Terrell, Texas. Title sponsor for Friendly Live on Friendly News. Platinum Chevrolet Cadillac. Big enough to serve you, small enough to know you.
And we are live from the stage of the Texan Theater in downtown Greenville, Texas. It is Friendly Live. That's right, Friendly Live. Brought to you each and every Wednesday by, you got it, Platinum Cadillac Chevrolet in downtown Terrell, Texas, and Henley Auto Supply right here in Greenville, Texas. We are so proud to be here. And I want to say right up front, Barbara Horan. I don't know if any of you have met Barbara, but if you know what, I just want to say, Barbara, thank you for bringing this venue to our community and allowing us to be in your house today. Thank you. Folks, I don't want to talk a lot because the music is going to speak for itself today. So would you please put your hands together for, you got him right here, right now, Chuck Weimer. All right, Chuck, thank you. Man, I've waited and waited and waited, and now it's happened. It's happened. You're finally here. God's put him here safe, him and his wife, Jamie. And last night, or this morning, I woke up and the rain was just pouring. And I went, man, I started praying. I said, Lord, if he's on the road, make sure he doesn't hydroplane, make sure he takes care of him. So guess what? He's here. Chuck Weimer.
Yes, sir. How y'all doing? Yeah? All right. Well, I guess I'm supposed to play some of my songs for you today. I guess that's why you're here, right? The food's good too, right? Well, I guess I ain't going to beat around the bush. We'll start with a song that I got on the radio right now. This is a song that my dad wrote, and I was real happy to take this song because well, I ain't supposed to tell this story, but I'm going to tell it anyway. My dad, he was in the Navy, and he worked in the boiler room in the ships. So before they'd go anywhere, he'd be down there, and it'd be loud, and and then they'd finally, they'd get back to port, and he'd still be down there because it'd be loud, right? He's the first one in, last one out, and he had to sit there and just have those engines running. So he can't hear much anymore, and I wanted to put one of his songs on the radio before he couldn't hear anything. So while he had a chance to hear it, this song's called Dancing in the Rain. Oh, you think I'm crazy, might even be insane, just because you caught me dancing in the rain. We were dancing in the rain, laughing at the night. The two of us together must have really been a sight. Dancing in the rain like we didn't have a care. Just felt so right having you there. Girl, you look so pretty in your fancy evening gown, all dressed up and ready for a night out on the town. We made it to the front porch, shut the door and turned around. That's when it started. The rain came pouring down, and we were dancing in the rain, laughing at the night. The two of us together must have really been a sight. Dancing in the rain like we didn't have a care. Just felt so right having you there. Don't know what possessed me, but I took you by the hand. Led you in the pouring rain, wasn't something that I planned. It might have been the moment or the look in your eye. I guess it doesn't matter what the reason why. We were dancing in the rain, laughing at the night. The two of us together must have really been a sight. Dancing in the rain like we didn't have a care, and just felt so right having you there. We were dancing in the rain, dancing in the rain. Thank you. You guys don't get to see it. Friendly's back here. He's dancing in the chair. Well, I got this song we put out to radio last year. We put it out in the January time frame. And for radio, they tend to like the songs to be a little bit more upbeat in the summertime. And, well, we kind of just been breaking conventions on how we do things. So this song is called Home Run, and it's kind of a story of my life. Blue jeans and bonfires, red barns and barbed wire. Rolling down that old dirt road was the only life I'd known. Superstition sunrise, break it down dancing in her eyes. Times like that I realize everything's gonna be alright. Looking back I wouldn't change it if I could. I made a few mistakes but my life's pretty good. When life throws you a curveball, gotta sit back on it, take your time and then just swing away. Sometimes you strike out, don't let it stop you from stepping back up to the plate. Get in the box, take a breath, loosen up and have a little fun. Find your pitch, let it ride, watch it fly when you hit life's home run. 18, I was wearing green, traded in my old blue jeans. Give me a gun, give me a dog, then they shipped me overseas. All things come to an end, I made some real good friends. Some I see from time to time and some I won't see again. Looking back I wouldn't change it if I could. I made a few mistakes but my life's pretty good. When life throws you a curveball, gotta sit back on it, take your time and then just swing away. Sometimes you strike out, don't let it stop you from stepping back up to the plate. Get in the box, take a breath, loosen up and have a little fun. Find your pitch, let it ride, watch it fly when you hit life's home run. I've hit my share of fouls, sometimes I didn't score. Every time I'd swing and miss, it made me want it that much more. When life throws you a curveball, gotta sit back on it, take your time and then just swing away. Sometimes you strike out, don't let it stop you from stepping back up to the plate. Get in the box, take a breath, loosen up and have a little fun. Find your pitch, let it ride, watch it fly when you hit life's home run. Sometimes it just takes one to hit that home run. When you hit life's home run, You hit life's home run. Thank you. Well, we followed that song up. That one went #1 for 9 weeks on the Texas Internet Radio Chart, and it made it to 25 on the Texas Country Music Chart. We were real happy with that song. And being a veteran, I had this song that I wanted to put out for my veteran brothers and sisters. And if we have any here today, I want to thank you for your service. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you. The whole reason for this next song here was because we're losing 22 veterans a day because they're losing their fight with PTSD and they're taking their own lives. And some of the families don't understand what it is that's going on because as a veteran, we don't share that kind of stuff with our families. We don't tell them what it is we saw and what we did because they didn't sign up for that job. They didn't sign up for those experiences or those memories. So this song tells the families just a little bit of what was going on there. Not in detail, of course, but why we don't share it. And this is just one that I just dedicated to all my veteran brothers and sisters. And keeping with tradition, we didn't put this one out at the right time. We put this one out in the summertime because we did so well on the one before. We said, you know what? If there ain't going to be another song that hits that high, then we want to make sure as many people get to hear this song as possible. It's called Over Here. Said goodbye, and we get on our plane. We seen you cry. Know if we'll be back again. Say it's hard. This place they've got us going, but we take comfort knowing you're on our side. We do our job. Sometimes with heart, sometimes with guns, sometimes it's hard. Oh, but we still have our fun when times are dark. There's still a job that needs a doing, so we push right on through until it's done. But they don't talk like we talk, or need the things we do. We move through their crowds and they're unaware. We've got wars on both sides that we keep to ourselves. Staying quiet don't mean that we don't care. It feels like we're not wanted over here. We get home reunited with our family, we're still alone, 'cause we can't share what we've been through, we hold it in. They say that we have a disorder, 'cause the media reporter can't explain. But they don't talk like we talk, or need the things we do. We move through their crowds and they're unaware. We've got wars on both sides that we keep to ourselves. Staying quiet don't mean that we don't care. It feels like we're not wanted over here. And the politicians say we'll never win, but I was proud to serve my country and I'd do it all again. Where people talk like I talk and need the things I do. I move through their crowds and I'm aware. I've got wars on both sides that I keep to myself. I know I don't say much, but I still care. Even if I'm still not wanted over here. Even if I'm still not wanted over here. Oh, I wish that I was wanted over here.
Yeah. Woo!
Thank you.
Okay, hey.
That is the shirt.
The first time I heard that song, I said, you know what? That's going to be a theme song for the veterans. It is for me, being a veteran. And thank you. Thank you for your service.
My pleasure, of course.
Ex-Army. I know Air Force right here. We got Air Force in there. Oh, yeah, boy, I tell you what. They ganged up. All right, we're going to commercial break, and I want to say something about commercial breaks. We love them. We love them. And it's not like home watching TV and you just go past them. It's live here. Anyway, these people help us and support us. And so if you are here local and you know businesses, shop local. Please, shop local. We're coming back for Friendly Live here at the Texan Theater in downtown Greenville, Texas. Y'all come back with us.
When you've got a real emergency on your hands, you need a full-service ER team on your side. And only Hunt Regional Healthcare offers complete care for emergencies. We've got emergency medicine certified physicians, trauma certified nurses, specialty surgeons, respiratory therapists, and an on-site full-service lab and imaging to help you get back to living your best life. Hunt Regional Medical Center, the right choice for complete care.
Carol Hoops and Trey Warren at C&R Floors invite you to their new location for the same quality products, service, and installation they have provided for over 20 years. C&R Floors, 2706 Highway 69 South in Greenville.
Are you tired of those big chain tire dealers giving you the runaround? Are you not getting the customer service you deserve? If not, call me and I will wrench the competition. Come see us at Discount Wheel and Tire at 4609 Wesley in Greenville. Discount Wheel and Tire, and we will get you all that you deserve.
And we are live from the stage of the Texan Theater in downtown Greenville, Texas. Friendly Live, brought to you each and every Wednesday by Platinum Chevrolet Cadillac in downtown Terrell, Texas, and Henley Auto Supply. Oh, man, I'm going to tell you what. This show means a lot to me. It does. I'm going to get choked up. But being who you are and how you've come this far in your career, I just want to say congrats for things that you're doing. You have a new single coming out.
Oh, for the summertime?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the next one I'm going to do here.
I know he was going to do. What'd you put your hands together for? Chuck Weimer.
Thank you. Well, I was just reminded that somebody had actually given me an idea for this song not too long ago, and I completely forgot. So, Steve Davenport, if you're catching this, I do want to thank you because you did put the idea in my head. When you're at work and doing a day job kind of thing, you forget all the conversations you have and a lot of stuff you just pick up. But he's another musician, and we happened to be talking at one point. Forgot all about it, and so I apologize. But this song, I got to thinking, God will always be the most important thing in my life, right? I'm a believer. God's number one in my life. And then there's three things that I really enjoy after God, and that's whiskey, Texas, and you. May not have a whole lot to my name. I guess this life I lead leaves me to blame. But for all my faults, I know this much is true. All I need is whiskey, Texas, and you. Never try to make me what I'm not. Tell me you don't care about what I got. It don't matter if the car I drive is new. All I need is whiskey, Texas, and you. And I can sit out on the porch and stare up at the sky. Get out on that open road and drive 500 miles. It don't matter where we go. It don't matter what we do. All I need is whiskey, Texas, and you. Here we go! There's a really nice lead solo that goes there. Love to hear my name roll off your lips. Taste that Becca Creek after a sip. You got me hooked on everything you do. All I need is whiskey, Texas, and you. And I can sit out on the porch and stare up at the sky. Get out on that open road and drive 500 miles. Don't matter where we go, it don't matter what we do. All I need is whiskey, Texas, and you. It don't matter where we go, it don't matter what we do. All I need is whiskey, Texas, and you. All I need is whiskey, Texas, and you. Thank you. I figured I might as well write a song that had the Texas in it, you know. I'm a Texas artist, and it's kind of almost necessary. But the next time you guys hear that, you guys will be able to sing along, at least those 3 words, huh? All right, well, I found out after doing this, by the way, that's on the new EP that's coming out. That one's on there, Dancing in the Rain, and a couple more songs I'm going to do for you. But this next song here is what kind of, it pointed out to me that this new EP, the Road Never Ends, turned out, it was a love letter to my wife, and I didn't even realize it as we were putting it together. Yeah, I'm singing about whiskey a lot, and I'm singing about drinking a lot, but there's a lot of love songs on there, and I just didn't realize it. But I did know it with this one. This is a song that, man, when I look at her, I don't see the same thing in her eyes that I see when I look in the mirror, right? She sees me a lot better than I am, and that was the whole reason this song is called Better Than I Am. Blue is the color of your eyes and the sky and my heart. Whenever we're apart, can't explain, won't complain, but I'm better off with you. Girl, you know it's true. I love to watch the sun turn your eyes. See the light dancing in your eyes. 'Cause when you look at me, baby, I'm 6'3", I'm standing on a mountaintop. And I don't ever want this feeling to stop. I know I can't pretend I'll ever find a love like yours again. You make me a happy man whenever I take your hand. 'Cause you see me better than I am. Used to sit by the phone just waiting for your call. It was no trouble at all. Now I wake a little early every morning just to see you before the skies turn blue. I just love to watch you, 'cause when you look at me, baby, I'm 6'3", I'm standing on a mountaintop. And I don't ever want this feeling to stop. I know I can't pretend I'll ever find a love like yours again. You make me a happy man whenever you take my hand. 'Cause you see me better than I am. I love to watch you in that sunrise. See the light dancing in your eyes. 'Cause when you look at me, baby, I'm 6'3", I'm standing on a mountaintop. And I don't ever want this feeling to stop. I know I can't pretend I'll ever find a love like yours again. You make me a happy man whenever you take my hand. And I may never see all the things you say you can, 'cause you see me better than I am. Thank you.
That is Chuck Weimer, folks. I tell you what, if you're liking this music today, and I know you are by the way you're acting, and you can hear it on friendlyradio.com, by the way. Every song he's played today you can hear, and a lot more, because I'm loving Chuck Weimer. Yes. All right.
Oh, we love
folks,
you too, Brenda.
This time of the show, I always come to the audience, because you know what, the audience, you guys make us. So thank you again. Thank you so much. And that streaming audience out there, I can't say enough. But you come up, stand up here a minute. Come here, folks. And she is standing up. Okay. That's a George. You know, that's a George Gobel joke. You know. But anyway, and you, and your name?
I'm David Ellis.
I'm Sheila Ellis.
And you live here in Greenville.
Yes.
Okay. Let's face the camera. We go. Yeah. For many years.
For many years, and we love it here. This community is such a serving community, and such friendly people. And here we are sitting in this beautiful building, Barbara Horan Texan Theater in Greenville, Texas.
And yes. And David, I know that you've been involved with a lot of civic organizations here in town, but you're here as a citizen of this great community.
I am. Sheila and I have lived in the same house for 36 years here in Greenville. We're just thankful that we're allowed to come in Barbara's house today. What about Chuck?
Chuck Weimer, yeah. All right, folks, with that said, we're going to commercial break, and y'all come back to Friendly Live here at the Texan Theater in downtown Greenville, Texas, with Chuck Weimer.
Magic Bubble, your locally owned party store, 2314 Lee Street, downtown historic Greenville, Texas. Planning a party? Magic Bubble. Celebrating an event? Magic Bubble. Gift ideas to costumes? Magic Bubble. Come get your fun supplies at Magic Bubble, which is open Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, Saturday, 9 to 2. And that's Magic Bubble, helping you make it fun.
Hi, I'm Kathy with Long Branch Dental Center. Lumineers are porcelain glass shells that fit over the top of your teeth and give them a dynamite look. You can change the shape, the size, and the color. So call today to ask about Lumineers. Long Branch Dental Center, making North Texas more beautiful, one smile at a time.
From the stage of the Texan Theater in downtown Greenville, Texas, it is Friendly Live. That's right, Friendly Live, brought to you each and every Wednesday by Platinum Chevrolet Cadillac in downtown Terrell, Texas, and Henley Auto Supply right here in Greenville, Texas. And I got to stop right now and say, how many of you have been here before? Yeah. Now, what I want you to do is to thank the staff and to thank this awesome place. How about a big clap? Chuck, I'm telling you, it is great. And I told you before but I'm going to say it live. We're about to be great-grandparents again. Oh, yes. Thank you. Yeah, she, man, that's why I'm bumfuzzled today, folks. I am. I'm just like ding, 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 because this is different. This one is different, okay? Well, that said, you got him here today. We're going to keep him right here at the Texan Theater. Chuck Weimer.
I love this man right here, okay? We just met him, 6 months ago or something like that, I think it was. About 6 months ago, I finally had the opportunity to meet the joy that you guys call Friendly. And he's not bumfuzzled because he's having a kid. God's put way too much energy inside this man for any one being, but he uses it. He uses it right. Yeah, give him another round of applause. This man does all kinds of great stuff out here. He brings out people like me out here to come entertain you for a little bit, and I think that's about all my jokes for the day. So, we got another song on the EP. This EP, The Road Never Ends, this was put together with a Kickstarter. So for anybody who doesn't know what a Kickstarter is, that's when it's crowdfunded. So somebody runs around and says, "Hey, give this guy money so he can make his dreams come true." And we thought, well, we don't have the kind of time for running around and doing that, so we're going to let somebody else do it. Well, one of these girls that had booked us out at a place in Fredericksburg, she said, "Hey, I want you to record that song that I like so much." And I said, "Well, you give me the money and I'll do it. I mean, it's expensive. It's $1,000 easy just to go walk in and ask them to record something for you." Well, she did. She went out and she did the Kickstarter, and she got that thing funded for us, and we're real happy with her. Alex Young, she did a great job. And the song that she likes so much is the one that I'm about to do for you. It's called Fire in Your Eyes. Moonlight shining down, not a soul around, nothing in this town I wanna do. There's just something about the night, my whole world feels right. All I want is to fix my eyes on you. 'Cause there's something about the way the firelight dances in your eyes. You got me staying out nights chasing those memories in my mind. And I don't know if I'll ever get it locked down. Till I do, one thing I found is I don't want to miss the fire in your eyes. I like to sit in the porch, watch the cows go out in the wind. Or burst the hip in your face, wish I could have that night back again. If I can go back in time and take your hand in mine, probably sing you a rhyme about all I'd miss. But tonight I can't resist, 'cause there's something about the way the firelight dances in your eyes. You got me staying up nights chasing those memories in my mind. And I don't know if I'll ever get it locked down. Till I do, one thing I found is I don't want to miss the fire in your eyes. Yeah, there's something about the way the firelight dances in your eyes. You got me staying up nights chasing those memories in my mind. And I don't know if I'll ever get it locked down. Till I do, one thing I found is I don't want to miss. No, I don't want to miss the fire in your eyes. Oh, no. Thank you. Well, I wrote this next song here when I was 16 years old, and my mom hates this song because I was 16 when I wrote it, and she ain't got no idea why a 16-year-old knew anything about love or anything about drinking. And well, I didn't at that time. I was listening to the 90s, 80s, 90s country radio, and that's why I understood what was going on. That's why I had the words for what was going into the song. But the song's called Restless Love, and this is actually the one where my dad got the idea in his mind that I might be all right as a songwriter, because that was how we kind of connected. So the song's called Restless Love. I was about to start playing that other one. Oh, man. I'll tell you a quick story real quick. My dad, he used to live over on the East Coast, right? And my mom, she lived on the West Coast. And they decided that this is going to be a song in the future. They're going to keep the Mississippi between them, right? So the song sometime in the future is going to be called East and West of the Mississippi. But this was the way that me and my dad connected because we were separated for so long, and this is how I got into music as a whole. I meant to tell you about this about, 10, 15, 20 minutes ago. I love your laugh. I meant to tell you this about 20 minutes ago, but this is the whole reason for me getting into music was a way to connect with my dad. And then the whole reason why I actually stand on stages is because of my wife. She told me to go out there and go do something with it. So anyway, Restless Love, all that. She's cringing over there because I'm like a dog. I see a squirrel running off on the side, and I just got to go chase it. Anyway, Restless Love. My love is restless, and my heart is helpless. It's gotten to the point where all I see is you. And now I'm thinking, maybe I'll start drinking. But I won't need that bottle if I've got you. Girl, you took my breath away the day that we first met. And I sure made myself a fool, but I still don't regret. 'Cause you gave me your number, and I gave you a call. And it sure seems like there's forever after all. And my love is restless, and my heart is helpless. It's gotten to the point where all I see is you. And now I'm thinking, maybe I'll start drinking. But I won't need that bottle if I've got you. Took you out to dinner, had you home by 10, kissed you on the cheek, and I left you wondering. Some guys might have tried for more, but Mama raised me right. She said it's not a race, stop at first base, and you'll be there on her mind. And my love is restless, and my heart is helpless. It's gotten to the point where all I see is you. And now I'm thinking, maybe I'll start drinking. But I won't need that bottle if I've got you. I won't need that bottle if I've got you. I won't need that bottle if I've got you. Thank you.
Well, you know what? He's got everybody clapping and enjoying. How about one more? One more? All right, Chuck Weimer.
One more. Okay. Well, I'm going to tell you one. I'm going to give... Bo, before the commercial break. Well, I guess I got to get to it then. All right. Well, this is a song my producer, he says, is just a little too youthful for me, which I think is the nice way of saying I'm too old to be singing this song. But this one's called Crazy Together, and for some of y'all, it may bring back memories. Blue skies, red horizon, driving all night. All I need is you by my side in the passenger seat. While you're smiling so sweet, nowhere I'd rather be. I'll turn the radio up, we'll drive around in my truck. Shouldn't drink from that cup, don't want this night to end. Just ignore this red lip and we can go skinny dip. And in the moonlight be more than just friends. Baby, we can do whatever, let's go crazy together. Night wind, goosebumps are tolling on your skin. I'll start a fire and hang our clothes on that limb, 'cause it's too early to go. Let's just dance real slow, 'cause you know I'll turn the radio up, we'll dance around by my truck. Hope this night's been enough to let this love begin. Girl, your sweet little smile's enough to drive this boy wild, grinning just like a child that got away with it. Baby, we can do whatever, let's go crazy together. Darling, we ain't gotta hurry home. We've been waiting on this night for so long. Just wrap your pretty arms around my neck and we can dance for a couple more songs. I'll turn the radio up, we'll dance around by my truck. Hope this night's been enough to let this love begin. Girl, your sweet little smile's enough to drive this boy wild, grinning just like a child that got away with it. Baby, we can do whatever, let's go crazy together. Let's go crazy together.
Ooh, yeah. All right. You know, I had somebody, I think it was Sheila, asked me how much the T-shirts were. So is there a bargain on T-shirts? I'm sure there's a bargain on T-shirts today.
Yeah, I think what are we doing? We're doing 10% off this just for this event here, right?
Anyway, we're going to commercial break, and they get a big discount here. Hey, streaming audience, if you want one, they can go online and get it, right?
They can go online,
Same thing, same thing. All right, we're going to commercial break and coming back with Chuck Weimer right here at the Texan Theater in downtown Greenville, Texas.
Every truck and SUV is on sale at Platinum Chevrolet.
New 2021 Silverados start at only $37,999, or choose from new 2021 Trailblazers and buy for under $20,000.
Don't miss Truck Month at Platinum Chevrolet.
The recipe for great food is simple. Make it fresh. Wings to Go in Greenville, where every order is a custom order made with fresh ingredients. Wings to Go, 7818 Wesley Street in Greenville. Simply great wings.
Need a part for the right price? Look for that red and blue sign. Henley Auto Supply at 1510 Stonewall. Over 800,000 CarQuest parts to choose from. Domestic, European, and Asian parts. Henley Auto Supply at 903-455-1969. 455-1969. Henley Auto Supply has the right part to keep your vehicle running and backed by the best hometown service. Henley Auto Supply. Great people, great products, great prices. Henley Auto Supply and CarQuest.
And we are live from the stage of the Texan Theater in downtown Greenville, Texas. It is Friendly Live, brought to you each and every Wednesday by Platinum Chevrolet Cadillac in downtown Terrell, Texas, and Henley Auto Supply right here in Greenville. And, you know, folks, I talk a lot on the show, but you know what? The most important thing to me is to know that you're satisfied with what we're doing here in our community, and that being Friendly Live, Friendly News, and Friendly Radio. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, wait a minute. Oh, we got plenty of time. We got time for a lot of songs, but
I forgot to tell stories about the songs. That's what's been going on.
You know, it's not in the contract. You know, there's nothing there in there. But again, I just want to say thank you for coming and traveling the miles that you travel. Both of you, Jamie, thank you.
Oh, thanks for having
folks,
us.
I want to tell you that this merchandise right here, that is a big part of what this man, this lady, these artists are doing in this state of Texas. That merchandise helps them. But you know what? I'm not speaking for him or none of the rest of them, but I can tell you one thing that's the most important thing of all to this man. It's the music. And with that said, Chuck Weimer.
Thank you. So I guess I've been short selling you guys a little bit on the stories behind the music. I think I'm supposed to do that there. It's not, he said it's not in the contract, but I was like, wow, I got a whole bunch of time. But a part of that is I like to give you guys as much music as I can. That's he's right. It's all about the music for me. That's why we're doing this thing. This next song here, we lost my sister a while back, and This was one of her favorite songs. No sadness. She's in heaven. She made it. She's. I had a voicemail when she gave her life back to the Lord, and that was one of the most wonderful things that I ever got to hear in my life. Where she called me up, and she said, "Hey, I just want to let you know, you ain't been pushing me or anything, but I gave my heart back to Christ." And I said, "Oh, well, that's amazing." I saved that for the longest time. And then I deleted it, and then she passed away, which was kind of a bummer. But that's God's way of giving me the opportunity to not hold on to that token. You know, you don't have to dwell on things. I know she's sitting there, and she's just enjoying heaven as much as can be because she's loud, so God's probably got his ears plugged. You guys got no idea. She was the loudest person I ever met in my life. She was a school teacher. She taught kindergarten and first grade, and one of the songs that she loved the most while she was alive, I ended up writing 2 songs for her after she passed. One I sang at her funeral. But one of the songs that she loved the most was this one. And we're actually putting it on the album that we're planning on doing for 2023. And God willing, we'll get the funding on that one and be able to make it happen. But this song is called One More Day. I miss that old dirt road, driving way too fast, kicking up that dust on my way back home. Wish those times could last. I miss coming home when the day was done. Mama in the kitchen cooking dinner, can I bring someone? Sitting on the back porch watching the sun go down. Back before city living in my hometown. And times are changing way too fast. I keep on living, watching my life blow past. Raising a family and then I'm on my knees to pray. I thank God for giving me one more day. I've got a loving wife, 3 great kids, not a worry in the world to trouble my mind with. I got a steady job, and I got my health. Still talk to Mom and Daddy, glad they're doing well. And nothing like looking back to remind me how I've changed. Standing in the here and now, I can see how much I've gained. And times are changing way too fast. Keep on living, watching my life blow past. Raising a family and I'm on my knees to pray. I thank God for giving me one more day. Can't go back and fix the mistakes I made, though sometimes I wish I could. All I know is that I wouldn't trade a single day. Take a chance on missing a life this good. And times are changing, I've let off that gas. I've done some living, I've learned from my past. I raised my family and I taught them how to pray. And thank God for giving them one more day. Thank you. Well, with every songwriter, and well, you kind of look for those really emotional moments in your life, and if you got a tissue nearby, I gotta warn you ahead of time. We lost my grandfather a couple of years after we lost my sister, and my grandfather was. I think I was telling Bill about this. Wherever Bill, there's Bill. I was telling Bill about this. We both come out of Chicago. Well, his family comes out of Chicago. I was actually sprouted there, and then I got out of there as quick as I could get down here to Texas. my grandfather was the hardest working man I ever met in my life. He was a captain in the Chicago Police Department. He was also in charge of security at Comiskey Park, which, for those that don't know, is the White Sox ballpark before it crossed the street and became Cellular One. And then he was also in charge of Midway and O'Hare Airport security all at the same time, and that was before TSA took over. Then he let go of Comiskey Park because they crossed the street, and then TSA Midway and O'Hare, he finally let those go. And then he retired from being a police officer in Chicago. He moved out to Arizona, lived with his wife, and enjoyed his retirement, and got bored. Then he moved back to Chicago, and he became a police officer again. But he had been out for so long, and he was 78 years old, 72, 78, something like that. He was 72 years old, I think, at the time. So 72 years old, and he had been out for too long, and he had to go back through the field training officer process. And his field training officer was his youngest son. All of his sons went into the police force, but his youngest son was his field training officer, and he was 6 years older than me. So my grandfather is being trained as a rookie by his son, who he taught everything to. Well, my grandfather, he loved music. He loved Jimmy Buffett. He was a big Jimmy Buffett fan, and he was super, yeah. Come out tonight, I'll play some of those for you. But he loved Jimmy Buffett, and I didn't know a whole lot of Jimmy Buffett songs at the time, and he won Christmas, and he didn't buy it as a present. He just bought this guitar because he knew I was coming out and playing music. So I'm out there, and he's got this 3/4 size guitar, right? And I don't know if anybody's ever played a 3/4 size guitar before, but it doesn't sound like a full size. It doesn't have that resonance. It sounds almost like a souped-up ukulele with plastic strings. It's really what it sounds like. And so I'm out there, and I'm trying to learn these Jimmy Buffett songs on this 3/4 size guitar, and my fingers are all jammed up, and I'm banging around. And he comes out there, and I'm already playing music at the time, y'all, okay? I'm already out there playing shows in coffee shops and barbecue joints, and he looks at me and goes, "Don't worry, Chucky, you'll get better." So when he passed away, I wrote this song for him. I wrote this song the day before he passed away. I recorded it in my closet because I was told, hey, look, he may not make it till tomorrow. So I recorded this song in my closet. We had a little studio in my closet, and recorded this song after I wrote it for him that day while I was at work. Recorded it, sent it off. He had a chance to hear this song before he passed away, and I was very happy that he got to hear it. And then my mom was out there at the time, and she said, you know, when we played that song for him, his eyes weren't open, but he smiled. So that was real good to hear. This song is called Sand in the Hourglass. The news came in so quickly, we didn't have much time to plan. Was told I'd have to hurry if I want to say goodbye to this great man. I called my wife, arranged a flight, said I'll do the best I can. But there's enough sand in the hourglass before you take God's hand. Every minute seemed a lifetime. No one could ever fill your shoes. The hardest working man I'd known, and never thought I'd stand to lose. I learned from your example, do what you say you're gonna do. Hope there's enough sand in the hourglass, 'cause I'm on my way to you. And you may never know just what you mean to me. Watching you has helped make me the man that I want to be. I know this ain't the end, we'll meet again in eternity. But if there's enough sand in the hourglass, would you save a grain for me? Leave for Tucson in the morning, I'll pack my bag and be on my way. I know you'll be glad to see me if you can hold on another day. I won't take our time for granted, I want you to hear me say, thanks for the sand in the hourglass I got to share with you today. You may never know just what you mean to me. Now watching you has helped make me the man that I want to be. I know this ain't the end, we'll meet again in eternity. But if there's enough sand in the hourglass, would you save a grain for me? And you can't hold back the sands of time. You can fight to keep the pain inside. Throw up hands and ask God why. Believe me, I've tried. You may never know just what you mean to me. Watching you has helped make me the man that I want to be. I know this ain't the end, we'll meet again in eternity. But if there's enough sand in the hourglass, would you save a grain for me? If there's enough sand in the hourglass, would you save a grain for me?
Yeah. You know, we ain't going commercial break, but folks, I've been in and out doing that. My granddaughter is getting closer and closer, man. I tell you what, it's just like horseshoes, getting closer and closer. But let's do another one, right? We don't know, huh? One more? Oh boy, I'm down to one more, Chuck. I tell you. All right, next week. I got to tell you right now, Brandon Bamberg will be here next week. He contrary to what you might believe, he's not here today. He'll be here next week. All right. Anyway, it's a joke. Anyway, thank y'all so.
It's funnier if you were the person that everybody thought was Brandon.
He walks in today. Well, how you doing, Brandon? Oh, no. Anyway, thank y'all again so very, very much for all of you. Tell your friends about it. In fact, don't tell a friend. Bring them here. And if, huh? Amen. All right. With that said, he's playing out, and we're coming back next week to see y'all. And remember, keep it in your boot. Oh, I will put a plug in for him tonight. He's going to be at the
Tin Cup Tavern?
Tin Cup Tavern and Restaurant down in Campbell, Texas. All right.
Yes, sir.
Thank y'all. But thank y'all for supporting this venue here in Greenville, Texas. Thank you.
Well, I'm going to play you the last song that's on this new EP, and matter of fact, I don't think it's the last one. It's somewhere in there, but it is the last one that I haven't played so far today. This is a song that kind of completes the love letter. I wrote this song. This was actually going to be our release for January this year, but like I said, I wanted my dad to be able to hear a song on the radio before he couldn't hear a song anymore. So this song was a love letter to my wife. It's called Desert Rose. She's my desert rose in a Lone Star town. She picks me up when I'm feeling down, keeps me afloat when I'm about to drown. She's my desert rose in a Lone Star town. Eyes are blue and my skies are gray. She rides my ship when I ain't thinking straight. Says all I need and never makes a sound. She's my desert rose in a Lone Star town. And I know I'm not what she deserves. I don't have a lot, and that's alright with her. 'Cause what I have, I gladly lay it down for my desert rose that I finally found in a Lone Star town. No need diamond rings or fancy clothes, just a kiss goodnight or a card at most. Wish I could give her more, let her know somehow. She's all I need, and I figured out that I know I'm not what she deserves. I don't have a lot, and that's alright with her. 'Cause what I had, I'd gladly lay it down for my desert rose that I finally found in a Lone Star town. She stood by me through the worst of times. She's forgiven me all of my crimes. I thank God above, she keeps me around. My little desert rose in a Lone Star town. And I know I'm not what she deserves. I don't have a lot, and that's alright with her. 'Cause what I have, I gladly lay it down for my desert rose that I finally found. I'd give it all for my desert rose in a Lone Star town. My desert rose in a Lone Star town.